Hey guys, this is Inks, and this is gonna be a 3v3 commentary. Now, I don't know about you, but I find playing with other people slightly more fun than playing by myself. That came out wrong. I like playing 3v3 more than I like playing 1v1, basically. So what I'm gonna be doing here is I'm gonna be casting a 3v3. I only play 3v3 with two other people. That is Harmless, who usually plays random, but he's playing Terran here, and Mewtwo, who plays Protoss. Now, I also play Protoss, so this is going to be a 2 Protoss and a Terran game from our side. And on the other side, we have Elegance playing as Zerg, who is apparently dropping, wow, a 7 pool? What a dick. And a little bro, who is dropping a 10 pool, and from Having Fun, who is currently side-blocked, or something, because he dropped his pylon too late, and has a lot of chrono boost saved up. Yeah, so these guys are, we're looking at a Protoss and 2 Zerg, and I think you can imagine what you can expect from 2 Zerg in a 3v3, and that's exactly what's going to happen. So as soon as I saw 2 Zerg, I'm like, alright, I'm gonna roll with 10 gate, 2 gate. This is probably the safest play that you can do. You don't ever want to really wall off with your pylon, because your pylon is susceptible to being attacked. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually having these 2 gateways, and I'm gonna chrono boost to put a Zealot like right in the middle here. That's like the only thing you can do. This choke is pretty small, but like there's nothing else you can do as a Protoss player. So they're going to scout me here. Little bro is gonna see that I'm Protoss and I'm positioned over here. He's gonna like not see anything in my base because all my shit's over here. But they're already, this guy that's 6 pulled or 7 pulled already has Zerglings on the way to my base. I don't even have a single unit yet. So. Oh, look, a red is also attacking with 6 Zerglings. How about that? So, anyway, I have a Zealot comes out here, but he's all like in a weird spot, and he gets surrounded and destroyed. And this Zealot is also going to get destroyed. So, basically, these guys have free reign over all my stuff. I'm just churning out Zealots, trying to live, but these guys, they can't really help me. They don't really have any units themselves. He has to block his choke so that the probe doesn't get through. Now, if this probe was smart, he would right click on these minerals here, but he's not, so he died. But anyway, back in my base, yeah, I'm basically getting obliterated, and there's honestly nothing I can do. Like, I don't have any chrono boost left. I have 1 Zealot, and these guys just keep sending Zerglings to my base. And now there's also Zealots in my base. So yeah, this guy 2 gated, and he's tossing down another 3 gate. Doesn't even have gas yet. So their strategy is to quickly attack one person and kill them, and then take the advantage of 3 versus 2 and turn that around into a victory. But that's actually not what happens in this game. I'm gonna spoil it for you. So yeah, I basically have nothing right now. The one thing that I do have is a probe, and I'm building a pylon over here in Harmless' base. This pylon is actually what is going to save me from being annihilated and eventually win the game later. So yeah, they're just attacking my Nexus. I'm pretty much dying, but never say die. It's never over till it's over. I have nothing right now. If you look at my minerals, I have 405 minerals, which is just enough to build a Nexus. And what I do here is I take this probe and I ninja my way all the way out here to drop down a Nexus. The Zergling obviously didn't see me, or he would have killed me by now. But yeah, I come over here and I hide. I'm hiding because I want to make sure that they don't come and scout here, and they don't see me. Like when it says you're being revealed, it actually shows your buildings, not your units, I think. So it doesn't actually show this probe. So I'm taking this probe, and I'm gonna wait a little bit, and then I'm gonna drop down the Nexus. So these guys now see this message. They see that I've rebuilt my base, and I'm no longer being revealed. So where could I have built my base? Well, there's only one real good spot, and that's right here. I mean, I wouldn't drop anything right here. It's right in the middle of a rush zone. The Zerg, these two Zerg guys, all they're doing now is they're taking up. Blue obviously got an expansion, and so did Red. So they've annihilated me. So they think that they're basically playing two versus. They're basically playing two versus, or sorry, 3 versus 2. But they're not. They're I don't know what Harmless is doing over here. Oh, I guess he's going to attack. But yeah, what we're actually going to end up doing is Harmless is going to give me control of his units, while he's going to macro up hardcore and focus on upgrades in his base and building more units. Meanwhile, I am going to be controlling his units and killing stuff. So what he's trying to do here is he's trying to kill this tech building, but he's not going to succeed. He's actually going to get wiped out here before the Hydra then falls, which is unfortunate. But it's honestly, wow, actually I don't know what the Zerg is doing. He has like 1 queen, and this queen has the expansion. There's no queen here. And this guy just came over with his zealots. Like, these guys are pretty bad. I mean, no offense to Elegance or everybody else, but all they do is they rush and kill one person and then proceed to try to win the game. But like, they're just bad. I don't know. I mean, look how many drones he has. Full saturation here. Typically, when you play Zerg, you don't want to have this many drones in one patch. He should be transferring some of these drones way down here. He has some drones just standing here doing nothing, not even rallied. So I mean, you can see that these guys are they're just not good. All they do is rush and they try to win. Blue is just cutting around with the Zerglings, and he's gonna try to wipe me out here, and he's actually gonna succeed. And actually, he's not gonna succeed. Oh, sorry, I missed this. Wow. So Mewtwo, who's actually a diamond, like rank 9 or something, or 8. He's got some Void Rays, and also some ground forces. So he comes here and saves me. I have a probe, but he has a bunch of Void Rays. So what he did while I was getting annihilated, he came in this base and he basically wiped out this guy. But this guy decided to build a Nexus right here. So he's got this base, so he's not being revealed, and Mewtwo is actually running back to his base right now. I think he was calling for help at this time, at this point, but he's fine. He's got so many Void Rays and a Stalker. So these guys now know that there's Void Rays and Stalkers, so they're building Mutalisks, but little do they know, Harmless has a ton of Marines, and he's just rallying them down all the way down here to the gold. While that's going on, I'm not really doing anything. Like, I'm basically out of this game right now. I'm just currently losing some probes, trying to build some sort of economy. But I'm eventually going to lose this Nexus and all my probes, and all I'll have is just this one pylon in this base. So yeah, not really much coming from me. A bunch of Mutalisks coming in to kill my probes, just harass me, and like, there's nothing I can do. Mewtwo has to come back here and help me with his Void Rays. And like, this guy, he's not very smart. He sees 2 Phoenixes and runs away. Like, Mutalisks would have obliterated those Phoenixes, but he instead ran to the base instead of running away. Yeah, like I'm saying, I mean, these players are nothing spectacular. They're just employing one strategy, and after they kill me, they just got to figure out what they're gonna keep doing. More Mutalisks, Zerglings into Mutalisks, pretty standard. He's harassing Harmless, who actually had to bring all his Marines back to his base. I actually don't know why he brought them down here in the first place, but he just brought them back to his base. So Mewtwo is not really teching much. He's just building some Void Rays. He's building some more Phoenixes for the Mutalisks. Remember that a Phoenix actually deals more damage to light targets. Damage 5 versus light 10, and they attack pretty quickly, 1.1. So they're pretty good versus Mutalisks, Phoenixes, and of course they can fly around while shooting. So that's also good. As you can see here, I'm actually controlling Harmless's units. So you can see that because there's like a yellow circle around his orange units. That means that I have them selected currently.